Welcome to the Rustic Anchor Woodworks channel. On this video, I'm going to show you how to cut down a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 inch plywood using a special tip and trick. I have a little contractor cobalt table saw and it is pretty flimsy. I'm comfortable cutting down and ripping little pieces of wood, but not a whole sheet. If I put a sheet on there, it's going to tip over. It's awkward. The sheet of plywood weighs 48 pounds. It's just not safe. So let's give it a good old college try right now and see how it plays out. I'm sure you've been in this situation and you've probably done it. And it sucks. If you have an extra set of hands, it's doable, but still just dangerous. Well, I think I'm going to grab my roller and see if I can do it by myself. Yep, I think it'll work. Maybe not. I'm not going to try this. I got a better idea. Magic trick. Here we go. Boom. 1.5 inch sheet of foam insulation board. And guess what? It's 4 by 8 foot long. Exactly the same size as a sheet of plywood. Now, this thing costs 40, 50 bucks. I tuck it up next to my wall. I set my blade depth through about 1/4 inch deeper than what I'm cutting, and it just cuts right through the foam board. And I've used this thing hundreds of times. It's just worth every penny. And if you're like me, you don't have a big garage, you don't have a lot of space, this is going to save you all that. And I don't have the money right now to buy a big cabinet saw with a in-feed and out-feed table, so I'm going to use my foam board. And here I'm using a Craig rip cutting jig, and it works great. Yeah, I know my dust collector really isn't doing much, but it catches a little bit, and then after I do the cuts, I just vacuum air all the sawdust out at the end. Well, there was ripping, and then here's cross-cutting with a Craig jig. This is very inexpensive. I want to say I paid 50 or 60 bucks for this little guide. And I must say, using this the rip attachment and this guide, you make pretty accurate cuts. So there's no shame in using these things for space, for money, value, time, and space saving. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment and stay tuned for the next video.